Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jack, and today I'm going to be analyzing my own 18.73 3x3 blindfolded single from the recent competition we had, because we actually have competitions down here in Melbourne. I actually recently made a newsletter on this, but I figured I might as well make a video as well, because it might be a different way to sort of transmit information. But if you do want to see some fresh written essays, not really essays, but written stuff, be sure to check out my newsletter, sign up in the link down below somewhere. I also offer a free 30-minute coaching lesson to anyone that might be a good fit for coaching, which is also in the same kind of link. So newsletters at the bottom and the coaching things on the whole page. Okay, enough plugging. Let me actually make content. So we'll just go from the beginning till the end. So this is me trying to breathe in. I don't think I showed the very beginning part, but I've recently been, or maybe you can't really see it, it's not super obvious. Yeah, because I've recently experimented with doing like double inhales followed by a long exhale, because I think if you have like a long exhale following a shorter inhale, it helps your body to calm down or something, aside from the deep breathing from your diaphragm. So it didn't look like a double inhaled there, but if you go to a competition or you're doing some sort of online comp that you're nervous for, definitely experiment with that, because apparently according to science, it helps you calm down. So yeah, just a small detail. Yeah, that's just another thing I think I've done only quite recently. So I think usually when you take the cover off, you do like that. But at least for this type of cover, I don't know if I can do it for the other ones. Because I've seen different types of covers of all sorts of sizes in competitions. I think I saw some blinder do that, and it seemed like marginally faster, so I just switched to that. I really don't know if it makes much of a difference or not. Probably not. But yeah, that's what I did anyway. I used to also tilt my head a bit more to the side so I could see the cube earlier, but I think I just got lazy, so I didn't do that. Yep. So that was corners memorized. Once again, I did a newsletter, so I kind of have an idea of like what's going on. So when I memorize the corners, I don't have to look at the back face. I just memorize the two. I just see the two colors, and I already know what the back color is. So let's see, white, blue, yellow, white. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In the moment, I can do it faster, but for some reason, doing it like that seemed a bit slower. I don't know why. That's interesting. Anyway, so I don't have to look at the back to tell there's like T and B there. I think in the video, there's a very slight tilt that way, so I can check out the bottom color. So it's like, okay, T, and based on these two colors, I know this is blue, so B. So I think of like Ted, or like teddy bear. It's like shortened version of that. And then here it goes to IX. Once again, I don't have to like do that. Don't think it makes a huge difference, and my memo is still sort of on the slow end compared to other, world-class blind solvers. But anyway, IX, so kind of X. When I think of a pike, because if you have like this straight line and you have like some spiky thing like an X on top, it's like this thing you stab people with in the medieval age or something. So yeah, teddy bear with a pike. So I think I'd do like a vague image with words and corners. And I think I went up to here for some reason. Yeah, I would normally think I'd go here because this is just kind of more visible as a cycle break, but I went up here for some reason. I think I could tell pretty quickly that was like C, and I think it's kind of hard to tell in the moment, because in the moment it's just kind of like all instincts and stuff and just like trade muscle memory. But yeah, it also helps for LTCT. But anyway, CL, so clown, and goes back to M. So just as a reference, I use like a modified version of SPEFs. So I used to use like UBL buffer and DF because of M2OP, and I actually learned a bit of 3 style for both of those buffers too. But when I changed my letter scheme, I essentially switched stuff around. So for example, these two sets of letters, they're like an F2 away. So I is normally here, it's down here for me. C usually here, it's down here for me. And for instance, like M usually here, but it's a U2 away, so it's back here now. Anyway, going back to the solve of CLM, then we have, in this case, if I get like a lost target and like a parity, I guess, case, and like a twist, I kind of memorize them to both of them. as like a letter pair. So in this case, it'd be like just muck and just like this visual twist here. And I think I hesitated a bit here maybe. It's pretty hard to tell honestly, but like I just didn't know how to visualize muck for some reason, or at least I just hesitated. At least I think I did. Once again, it's hard to tell. And yeah, just going back to this, let's see. Doof, doof. This like started around 4.5. Pickup took like a second. That's me. Wait, I'm going too fast. I need to go slower so I can tell what's going on. That's me memorizing TB. There, just checking the tilt that way is just to memorize X because I can see I in front of me. Going back here, TL. And I think I went down here to see this twist here, but I mean, even without looking at the D face, I can already tell that's a twist, so I don't know why I did that. But anyway, I think that's around the end of corners. When I analyzed it for my newsletter, I think it was like 1 second pickup, 3 second memo, but like I kind of can't pick up in corner memo, so let's say like 4, like low, 4 flat, low 4. And yeah, first part of edges, so we have like MP map, LO low. They're all kind of in front of me, so I could memorize them without really moving the cube at all. You can probably see here. There I do like a bit of a big tilt and then like a bigger tilt there. So that's MP, so map low, low, and then T. Did I go? Okay, yeah. So that's just me, yeah, checking the O and then T back here. And yeah, the rest was kind of weird because I had to wrap around the cube here to check the R, and S was here, and C is at the front. So I moved the cube a lot more here. And I do know that can like slow down my Memo and stuff. Because I've noticed like there are some scrambles that even if they're like 10 arcs, like because of like sort of easier location of pieces, tracing seems to be easier. But anyway, I don't think this is too bad either. So TR, Tour, like Tour de France, I'm butchering that name. And I think that's me going back here for like, oh no, that's for like the last column, I think. Yeah, that's for the last one. So before that, it was like, okay, I'm losing track of where I am. So I did a double tilt. Yeah, that's when I memorized like the first, so it was like map a lot tour. Back here was for like the R part of tour. S, C, so S, C. I don't think I had enough info, or at least, trying to think if I could have like gone here and like skipped like, yeah, it would have been pretty tricky though. I'm just trying to see if I could have just like assumed that was like the D sticker and just like go there to there straight away without tilting all the way back. Just looking for like small optimizations, but yeah, nah, it's fine. This is acceptable for now. And so I go back there. So that's sick, I think. And then here dy, so day, and a sub q for y. And going back to the back, I mean, I already had enough information to tell that this was like the end of the cycle, and I have parity, so I know it's like the yellow sticker. But I look at the back anyway because I think I was just like uncertain or nervous. So yeah, Memo was like 8. Hold on. Like 4.5 here. It's more or less like 8.5-ish maybe, something like that anyway. And yeah, I noticed also that I think I was gonna do something with my right wing there. You can see I just sort of just derp and just like move it up and like, wait, no, this is not the first move, because for MP I do like S prime and then it's U, but I think I forgot that I'd had to do the S prime first as a setup, so I lost a fraction of a second there, RIP. So that's the first alg done. Once again, parity, so that's kind of not in the right place. The rest that part seemed good. This is a pretty nice alg, and it's straightforward. Yep, just a bit of regripping here and there. But I think assuming Memo was like 8.5, that means exec was like 10.2-ish, but it was like 9 alg, so. And the alg quality was kind of average, so I guess it's acceptable. So yeah, pretty standard alg. This one felt a tad slow. I think I'm not up to that yet. That's that one, yeah. I know. I think I just struggled to get my grip here, like there. I think for that alg, I think it's still the standard alg people use. I haven't really been keeping track, but I think this is probably a better finger trick, but I've never really trained like this that much. I mean, I kind of do it for cases like BL and like BU, like that. Or maybe I don't. Do I do it? I think I've tried doing it lately, yeah. But for some reason, it just feels really finicky here. But maybe I should try it out more. I don't know, but yeah, that just felt a bit slow. That was just the notable thing I noticed. Then we have Tobe and X. Wait, did I regrip there? I shouldn't have needed to like regrip or anything. Wait, what? It looked like I regripped. Why is that? Oh yeah, I need to regrip, never mind, yeah. Well, I mean, I could maybe have done that. So like, just stay here, and I don't think it would have made much of a difference there, honestly. But yeah, that's fine. And then this part, I could have transitioned pretty much seamlessly to the next alg, but I think this case doesn't really come up very often, so I gave myself some slack. Let's go back again. Yeah, there's a slight pause here, but that's fine. And yeah, the last part of this alg is a bit finicky, I think. I tried to do it at like sort of full speed, I think. But I think I just, yeah, sort of fumbled around. So I think I just have to slow down a little bit there, just to make sure I can get the turns in smoothly and not just like end up doing something like that. But yeah, I think overall, it's kind of hard to tell. I think just a bit of, I mean, I don't think I could really cancel moves between algs and stuff there, although I still have to like work on that more outside of full speed solves. Memo maybe a bit better, but yeah, there's a few things here and there, I guess. But yeah, I just thought I'd try walkthrough solve because I haven't done one in a while and people seem to like them. Be sure to like and subscribe to my newsletter as well if you want some more written 3 blind tips and all that. And otherwise, have a great day. Bye.